I'm Amanda, and this is my face. Something looks weird with this video, and it's bugging the crap out of me. I've been trying to start it for like 10 minutes now, and I just keep staring at it, trying to figure out what looks weird about it. I don't look real in the computer. Yeah, so whatever that is, if someone can tell what's wrong with it, you should let me know, because it's really bugging me. In other news, this is the first video on my YouTube channel, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this channel. I'm hoping that if I do these videos, then I'll get a little less awkward about talking to people that I don't know, because I have a real issue with that. I have this really bad, socially awkward sort of, I try to talk to people and I'm like, thing going on. Like, you can't make phone calls and stuff, and it's terrible. So I'm hoping that if I do this, I'll get used to talking to people that I don't know, and I'll be less weird, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really know what to talk about in these. I'm not a particularly interesting person. Mostly people laugh at me when I talk about things that make me angry, so that might be something that I talk about. So I'm not really sure where this is gonna go. I didn't really plan this out very well. I was just like, cool people have YouTube channels. I want to be cool, so that's where this is going. Yeah, so I don't really have a particular topic for this video. I figured I'd just talk about some stuff, like the fact that I don't know how to edit videos yet, and I'm gonna make Hakeem teach me. And that's going to be a new fancy thing. So whenever I learn how to edit videos, that's going to be helpful. So one thing I want to talk about is my cat. Yes, I'm 19 and I have a cat, and I will probably have many more cats to come, and I'll probably talk about them a lot. My cat, his name is Leon. He's a weird creature. He's not like most cats. He wants love all the time. He will come and like rub up against you and just want nothing but your attention. So I went to go get him fixed because, you know, that's what you do with male cats that live inside. So I went to get him fixed, and everyone's like, your cat's gonna hate you. Oh my god, he's gonna be miserable. He's just gonna lay around for days. He's gonna hate you so much. And I bought him pain medicine because I was like, you know, if everyone says he's just going to be laying around, I want him to not be in pain. Can't really tell if my cat's in pain. He hasn't acted different at all. Like, when I first brought him home, he was like drugged. So he just sort of like flopped over everywhere. It was hilarious. And I was like, oh god, poor baby. He needs to lay down, and he's not. He's trying to run around, and it's terrible, and he's going to get hurt. No. Like, I came home like an hour later, and he was totally normal. Like, he ran around screaming like he usually does. He wanted love like he usually does. He has not acted like he had surgery on his balls. So, I don't know what's up with my cat. He's weird. No one else's cat acts like my cat. Everyone else's cat's like standoffish, and they go and sit by themselves somewhere on top of the couch or on top of the refrigerator. My cat doesn't do that. My cat just screams at you until you pet him. And he hasn't changed at all since he got fixed like 2 days ago. You would think that he would act a little different for a little while. Like traumatized even? No. No. He's normal. I was kind of hoping that he'd be a little different, a little less obnoxious, but no. So, no luck there. Also, I currently work at Checkers, which you probably won't hear about much more more than this, because I got a new job at Ruby Tuesday, which is still food service, but it's an actual restaurant, and I'll be treated like a human being there. Checkers is the worst job ever. Don't do it. I've worked at two Checkers now. Two Checkers now. They were both shit. This one in particular seems to think that you're not a human and that when you're sick, you can't call out, like, ever. At least I can't. Everybody else, I get called in for everybody else because everyone else is sick and they can't come into work. But you can come in, right? You're not scheduled today, but you can come in and work for like 5,000 hours? Even though we wouldn't let you call in yesterday? No. So, I'm gonna get a new job. But last night I was so mad. Because this dude that I worked with named Jason got sick last night and he went home. And I was like, okay, well, I'll stay late to cover Jason's shift because I like Jason. Jason's a cool guy and I'll let Jason go home. So, I was only supposed to stay an hour late. I was supposed to leave at 11. At 10:50, an entire soccer team shows up. What kind of soccer game ends at 10:45? It was high schoolers. This isn't even their spring break, I don't think. So all these little teenagers show up wanting everything we have to eat, and we're getting ready to close. So we're, throwing away food. Well, we're not throwing away food yet, but we don't have enough food to feed an entire soccer team in the middle of the night. So right before I leave, I have to stay and deal with these little soccer bastards until they're ready to go home. And then, after that, my boss, who's a new manager, starts panicking because they only have like an hour and a half left to get their shit done for closing. And she's like, can you stay? I need you to stay. And I'm like, I have stuff to do in the morning, which was a lie, but I didn't want to stay because I had already stayed an hour late. And so I told her that I didn't want to stay. But I ended up being there till 11:45 anyway, because the guy named Sean, who she asked to stay when I told her that I couldn't, just sort of left. He was like, oh, okay, my ride's here. I gotta go. Bye. So this is the downside to having your own car. People will make you stay at work because they know that no one is coming to pick you up and you won't be making anyone wait. In in other news, the weird thing with the video is over. I look normal again. I don't know why. So that's cool. Now that I've rambled at you for almost 8 minutes, I guess I'll go. Because I don't know how to edit these things, and this is really long. So, yeah, maybe I'll think of a sign-off thing eventually. I don't know. We'll see how well I get at this YouTube thing. So, bye!